Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to do something a little different than before. We'll add another reading in here just to see how you guys like this one. We'll still work with the elements, and we're going to start with fire, which covers the zodiac of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But we're going to do a little like vernal equinox reading, but we're going to do a little more than just one day. We're going to take a little peek as to what energy is you're leaving and we're bringing with you from the past quarter, and then what's going forward, what energy is going forward, and then we've got a couple of oracle decks. One is the Gateway of Light Activation, which we've used before, and that's going to show kind of what energy is opening up, what kind of opportunities might be available for you. And then we'll look at the Herbal Astrology, which is one of the new decks I acquired, and we will see if there's an opportunity or a challenge that may be ahead as well. So if you are interested, you can just come along for the journey and see how you like it. If you're interested in any of the decks I'm using, they are linked in the description down below, as well as a natal chart. If you've never had your charts read, it's a basic one through Llewellyn, and it gives you your base 12 houses, and then there is 10 to 20 pages describing of what all that means, because there's a lot of signs and symbols, and I am not strong with astrology, why I read for the elements. So if you're interested, that could be a fun way to get a little more knowledge about yourself and just kind of see what's going on there. And last time I checked, it was like, it was pretty affordable to pick it up. It wasn't even like buying 2 cups of coffee or something, so it's not horrible. But anyway, we'll get started with our reading, and this is a kind of a new reading template. I've done this a few times for myself, just to kind of get familiar with it, so we'll see how this plays out. Your first past card, so this is the last quarter energy that's coming up, is the Six of Fire, success, recognition, and self-esteem. So you are coming out of the last 3 months with a lot more. You actually came out of this feeling better about yourself than you thought you would. Like, you have maybe got on that gym plan and you stayed with it from the your New Year's resolution. The job shifted into a better position. She said yes, he said yes. Whatever happened, you're actually coming out of the last quarter really looking good. There's a lot of positivity there. There's a lot of strength. I'm also getting this impression that there's a little bit of a leadership quality that's coming up for you, Fire, which is huge. And that ties into your second card coming out of the past, which is the King of Earth, prosperous, generous, and successful. So you have some very strong attributes that are coming out of this last quarter. You have some success, things have went well. The King of Earth is showing this leadership quality, and a really stable environment is what you're bringing with you out of the first quarter of this year, which is huge, because when you think about it, the first quarter of the year is usually the quiet time, and that's actually what's led you to get this more stable energy, which has led you to get this more grounded. And even if you may not feel that way personally, the environment that you have developed is actually really stable, is what I'm feeling. So, going forward from the past, so your past is looking good. You brought some really good qualities forward. You got some things you're working with that are going well. And don't forget that Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands. So you really do have a lot of momentum built up. Your first card for the next 3 months is the Queen of Earth, gracious, practical, and capable. Again, working with that earth energy, so this really is bringing that attention back to the hearth and the home. There could be some financial improvements going on here in the next quarter, and this is actually a good thing, because you're seeing, hey, you put in that hard work, and now look, you're in a nice gilded environment, things are looking well, you've got a nice heavy purse going on, you're in a really healthy spot in this future energy. And with that quality of earth coming up, I'm also feeling you found a new balance, because the past was the King of Earth, going forward is the Queen, so you're in a balanced state. And Fire, was that something you weren't sure if you'd be able to achieve this year? I'm hearing that you didn't expect this balance to come in, and that's what I'm feeling with these two energies, is you're coming into the state where you didn't think you would actually achieve it, but you will. and you are. Your second card is the number 17 in the major arcana, so this is big life energy, the star, with inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. And this is where you're going. You've built up the momentum to shoot for the stars. You've got this. And it's also indicating that your imagination or your intuition is going to be what's guiding you. And having faith, working with your angels, working with God's source, this is a reminder that the reason that your history, these two here, are so awesome is because of your faith, because of your strength of will and determination with your spiritual path, whatever that might look like. So when you really get clear on this, the Queen of Earth plus the star, we've got another card here for the future, are saying you've done well, things are looking great, you're in a good physical location, and the star is saying, and you're also reaching up. You know where this prosperity, abundance, positive energy is coming from, and you're really okay with working in that department now. And you also have a new beginning coming in here, Fire, because you have number 0, the dreamer. In traditional tarot, this would be the Fool. Beginnings, believing, and protected. The Fool starts off with not knowing what's going to happen, and that's where I'm getting with this. And that could be, I don't know why they keep saying a new baby. So someone out there must be expecting and not realize it yet. But there's something with a baby coming up. There could also be an adoption that's happening that you may not have word on it yet. This is saying the beginning is going to happen for you. This is a good indicator that this next 3 months, you're going to have the stability. You're going to have the strength and the forthwith to shoot for the stars. And when you do, that's what's going to trigger this. So you've got a really positive future energy here. And it's really I'm really getting this impression that you really want for nothing is where that was going. You've got a lot of strength, you've got momentum built up. That momentum is actually going to launch you forward. So when you look at these 3 energies, let's see if I can do this. You're shooting for the stars, you're stable, and that's allowing for this new beginning to come in. But you have to be ready to shoot for the stars. If you're not ready for that, that's fine. You'll just keep your stability going, and that's going to allow other things to occur. But that I really am getting that impression that there's this push that you're feeling that it's time to take another step, take a next step, to do something that might be outside of the norm, whether that is actually seeking that promotion, starting that business, whatever it might be. There's something that's being pushed, you're being pushed internally with, because there's a new beginning being offered to you. Again, you don't have to take it, but that's what's showing up here. So let's see what other energies might be opening up for you. The Gateway of Light activation deck is kind of a fun deck because it's showing the type of energy that Source is offering. Source is bringing this energy forward, or something along those lines, and it's usually exactly what you need but not what you expected, which is fun. And you have the Venusian Galactic Council, again for star being guides, answering the call, time to shine. Just like with the stars, you're being called to something higher. You're being called to a new path. Your time to shine, you've got the momentum, you've got this buildup going on, Fire, and it's time to really let it go. Really go with this flow. You're stable. You've got the King and Queen of Earth coming in, showing that you're in balance, and you have a good grounded place to start from. The Venusian Galactic Council, which is hard to see on this card, there's 4 beings. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a 4th one up here. They are coming forward to help you see this higher perspective. The stars, the star energy from the tarot is also saying you have a higher calling, Fire. It's not a simple, oh, well, if I just do this one thing. You can do that one thing, but you're still going to end up tying spirituality into it, because that's what I'm seeing is with this gateway, this opportunity energy that you are getting. It's time for you to really embrace this next step of your life. It's really time to be open to this new environment that the universe is offering you. And again, that could be something very small to most people, but for you it could be huge. Or it could be the opposite, where for you it's just like, meh, okay, we'll do that. And everyone else is going, wait, how did they do that? So that's where being open to some of these environments are really going to open things up for you. And again, the door's open. You don't have to go through it if you're not ready for it. That's totally up to you. Your opportunity or challenge. So this could be either or here, because the Venusian Galactic is opening a door saying, hey, here's some stuff going on. Your opportunity or challenge is number 29 in this particular deck. It's the Herbal Astrology Oracle here. And I have the pocket-sized one, so it's tiny. And it is Shisandra, and the word is grace, and it looks like there is Venus and... I'm terrible at astrology. But right off the bat, what I'm feeling here, I think it's Jupiter. It's up here at the top. I don't know if you can see that. My camera's not the greatest. But the energy I'm getting with this right off the bat is this is a time for you to shine. This is graceful. There's a swan down here, swan down there, swan up here. So this is a time for you to really be the best version of yourself. If you've ever watched a candle flame dance, it's very smooth, it's very almost liquid, even though it's not liquid. Or if you like to sit around the campfire, I personally love watching the fires when you have a campfire, or if you have like a little patio fire and you just get to watch how liquid the fire dances. That's this grace that's being brought up here. And Shisandra is also an energy, a little bit of energy. It can be seen as an adaptogen as well. So there's a couple of things that happens there. So what we've got in here, our little book here, is inner beauty, inspiration, euphoria, and supernatural powers or energy. So you're bringing in a lot of this more positive stuff. And traditional Chinese medicine, this as seen, where are we at here? All 5 energies: sweet, bitter, salty, sour, and pungent in Chinese. So this is literally all encompassing, bringing in that energy from the king and queen of earth, finding your balance, getting things going. Like, you can't make this up. These cards love to talk, and they love to talk to each other as well as to us. This is a perfection of the yin-yang balance. Shisandra nurtures all 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, which is the Chinese aspects. And it enters all 12 energy channels or meridians of the human body. So this is really a call for waking everything up and getting it put back into its balance. So when Shisandra is ruled by Jupiter, and it also has the all-encompassing longevity and enhancing energy that is key to that. You also have, so it's Jupiter and Venus. And the guidance here is, this is similar to the Temperance card in the tarot. This particular goddess holds a cup of water representing the subconscious, and then she crosses the stream of water representing the conscious mind. Shisandra's medicine teaches us about high alchemy of beauty, grace, and the harmony of duality. So this is also that reminder of two becoming one, understanding that you need both to for things to, expand and grow. Positive, negative, light, dark, male, female, doesn't matter. The union of opposites is what is creation. And like the medicine of the swan, this book is super tiny. I'll keep holding that up for you. I just lost my place. Shisandra is here to remind you of grace within, with beauty, balance, patience, and moderation. You're being invited to allow the life force to flow through you without force or resistance. Follow visions, pay attention to your dreams and the subtle languages of your body and the surroundings. So tapping into that intuition, getting clear on where you're going forward is what I'm feeling here. And you have these two cards actually talk really well with each other, with the Venusian, see the size difference, the Venusian Council and the Shisandra. This is your time to really be open to these new opportunities. And whatever happens, you're going to have the grace, the dignity, and the authority, divine will, capital W will, to move through this next 3 months with just amazingness. You're going to have people going, I don't know how fire did that, but look at how far they went. Or, man, fire knows how to move because I didn't even notice they were doing that. Because you're going to go with such a fluid grace that things are just going to happen. They're going to fall into place. Fire, this next quarter is going to look really good for you. So let me know in the comments if you had different images come through in the cards. But what I'm seeing is you're coming into this time period, you're ending this quarter with a lot of positive momentum, and you're bringing in that Six of Wands, that King of Earth, and you're going forward with the Queen of Earth. So you found your balance, but you're shooting for something bigger than what you thought, even if you have to start a new way of doing that, you're doing it your way, and that's going to be beautiful. So what I'm seeing here is, Fire, you've got this. You're in a great spot going forward. Have fun with this next quarter and allow yourself to really embrace this new balance and this new foundation that you have created for yourself. With that, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.